Audio Jungle.
Hi friends, I am Sheena. Welcome to my channel. This is Sheena's Lifestyle Journey, and I'd like to welcome you with peace, love, and happiness. Tonight I have a topic that I want to speak to you about that I feel is so important just to all of us while we're here on our existence here on earth. The topic this evening is be careful what you say. The power of the tongue. So I'm not going to take too long to provide you any kind of introduction. I just want to go into my topic and let you know why I feel that it is so important to be careful what you say, because that can have a lasting effect on your life. First of all, not necessarily a disclaimer, but I tend to oftentimes when I speak go off topic. I guess because I am self-diagnosed ADD, and I tend to sometimes lose my trend of thought process. I am going to do my best to stay on topic, so every now and then I will be looking down at my notes. This topic is so important to me because there are so many people out there that I would say do not have a great relationship with one or the other of their parent or both parents. And oftentimes that relationship, that lack of having a good relationship with either or parent or both parents may have a lasting effect on their lives, that they would carry on those relationships out into every part of their life. So the reason for my choosing this topic is because I feel it is so important for us that when we speak, we be careful what we say. Once again, the topic is be careful what you say, the power of the tongue. And I chose this topic specifically because I want to say that although this is not an easy topic to speak to you guys about, I know that there are so many people out there who have estranged relationships with their parents, or relationships that are not that conducive between either father and son, mother and daughter, mother and son, father and daughter. I am bringing to you this topic because as a child growing up, my mom would always say negative words like, here's what you see. Like that. I don't want to repeat it. She would always say that over and over again in my life. And every time she would say that specific phrase, I would ask myself, well, why did you say that? What did I do to cause you to say that? And as a child, I would hear her say it over and over again in my life. And I kept questioning it. But now that I am an adult, I can see her words as it has come into fruition into my life. It's kind of like the law of attraction. Sometimes you speak things or you think things and it comes out. So my word to you and my encouragement to you in life is that when you have something to say, be careful what you say. Be careful, because there is power, there's life and death in the tongue. There's power in what you have to say. I know that because even when I say things, sometimes those words that I say, I can see them come into reality. So when I say be careful what you say, it is so important that we say things like, I am blessed, I am prosperous. You know, those are very important words. I am healed, I am prosperous. These are key words to say because there is a secret law of the universe that attracts certain things to you, including your thoughts. Be careful what you think. Lately, I have not been following, or let me say, as I carefully gather my thoughts, lately I have not been in a religious mode, let me put it like that. But I know that I am a spiritual being, meaning I am very spiritual. I'm sensitive to spirituality and I'm understanding spirituality more and more. And what I want to say is that, now I've lost my train of thought, but what I want to say is that even the Bible and Buddha and Muslims, and Hebrewism and Judaism and Christianity, they're somewhat of the same religions. Even in those religions, there is something with the thought process. I remember as a child, we sang songs like, be careful little eyes what you see, be careful little mouth what you say. Because when you say things, or what you see and perceive and you think about, those things all have a lasting effect on you. And we don't understand that as spiritual beings in this physical body, that we have so much power by our words. So I'm going back to, how growing up, my mom spoke negativity over my life. And today I am seeing those words take fruition. And those of you who have a great relationship with your mother or father, you cannot relate to what I'm saying. But there are thousands of individuals out there who can relate to what I'm saying. There are thousands of individuals out there who has a mother who have not been what people know mothers to be, or a father to be what people know what fathers are to be. These are the individuals that were placed on your journey with you here on earth to inspire you, to comfort you, to make you a better person. But when you see that you have been placed in life, in this journey on earth, and you don't have that mother who has the best interest for you, and there are many like that out there. If you haven't been placed on that journey, then you will not know what I'm speaking about. Okay? So I say that because I do, as I say, with my ADHD, I become really disorganized sometimes with my thought process. But please bear with me, because what I'm speaking about is so important. Because there's so many people, adults and children, who are facing so many difficulties because the union that they were joined to in terms of a mother or a father is not the best union for them. And I often wonder, well, how could a mother not love her child, that much, to take care of her child, or to comfort her child, or to not wish evil or bad on that child, or pray evil on that child. But they are mothers who are into evil, who have evil thoughts. They're not 100%
Audio Jungle.
good spiritual beings, and they tend to say and do things that hurt their children. And unless you are in that position, and there are a lot of people who are not, there are a lot of people who are. Unless you're not in that position where you have experienced a parent who is not loving towards you, you will not know what I'm saying. You will not be able to relate to me. And I say that because I am a mother, and I cover my children with safety and protection with my words, you know, and with my desires for them. But there are some, like what I've experienced in my life, that don't, that even starts to break their child down mentally, physically, through abuse. And no, that's not right, but that is just the journey that that person has had to go on. And it may be because there is a learning lesson. And yes, I have met and heard of people that have gone through, you know, many of experiences where they did not have the best childhood or the best parents that was joined towards their lives, and they've had several broken relationships, or just have had to question and reevaluate their lives and reshape themselves as beings, you know? So my message to you is to be careful what you say. If you are a parent, even if you did not choose to become a parent of a specific being, please do not speak ill over what came from your bloodline. Whether you are a father or a mother, do not speak ill over what came from you. And even if that person or being did not come from you, even if you've adopted them, even if you are of a different ethnicity than that individual and you have them as your child, whether it's foster or adopted, please, the world can only go on with love. Give love. Words spread hate. Words destroy. Be careful what you say. Speak words of love, encouragement, prosperity, blessings. Speak powerful words, because your words, not only would it affect that individual, but it can affect you in the long run. And I say that because I've seen it in my life. I have seen the words of my parent manifest in my life. And that is not, and those words were not good words. They were negative words. They were not fruitful words. And it's often hard to break certain words because words can become curses. And it's often hard to break those curses down unless you know how to. It is so important, friends. Even if it's someone that you don't like, be careful what you say, because words are powerful. Speak words of success. Speak words of prosperity. Speak words of deliverance. Speak words of love and healing. Those are important, especially on our journey for all of us here on earth. It makes a difference. And for you beings out there who have experienced those negative words or energies from especially a parent, I encourage you to encourage yourself. Stand in front of your mirror and speak powerful words to yourself. Because oftentimes the easiest way a being can get broken down is through that of their parental line or someone who is in charge of their lives. Be careful. Stand and speak for yourself. words of power if you have been broken down. Speak words of joy. Speak words of wisdom. Speak words of success. Because we tend to manifest what is spoken over us or what we speak out into the universe for ourselves. It is so important. And I felt like it is so important for me to have brought this topic to you. I don't know how well it was delivered, but I felt that this was such a very important topic. Why? Because I have seen negativity from my parent manifest in my life. And I am bringing this to you because on my journey, there are times where I've desired positive things to happen for me. And when I look back and I ask myself, well, why am I fighting this battle? It's a battle that you can tell it's not a physical battle. It is a spiritual battle. Why am I fighting this battle? Why am I going through this? Why am I experiencing these things? But when I look back and I do the math and I see where a lot of it came from, I see that it is coming from those words that were spoken over me as a child. Everything that was said, every time I think back about it, it is those words that that particular parent spoke over my life. Spoke over my life. I don't know if it was done in deliberateness, but as a child, when it was said over me, I wondered why? Why? Why did you say that? What did I do to cause you to say that? And now that I'm an adult, I see how that person's words, yes, it's one of my parents, and I'm saying that person's words has taken fruition into my life. So now what I have to do is I have to speak power into my life. I have to speak love into my life. I have to speak joy into my life. I have to speak success, because there are a lot of parents who don't want to see success for certain children of theirs. There are a lot of parents who does not have any type of love for their child, whether it is a father or a mother. And I know it because I've heard of many individuals going through similar situations that I have. And yes, I have gone through it. So I know what I'm speaking about. And until you actually experience it, then you won't know. You see, the blessing is that from my experience with me going through what I've gone through with my parent, it makes me a better mother. And it many of times that is the case. It actually makes you a better parent. It made me a better mother. I love my children 4 times more than what I experienced from mine. I love my children more. So it must have been for a reason why I did end up having whom I had. Yes, that individual may feel like they were good. Yes, they may have been good in the way that they know how to be. But in terms of being that nurturing, loving individual for me, Sheena, I did not experience that. And I say that because, you know, if you are watching my channel and you have experienced it, comment down below and let us know, you know, your experience. Tell us how you felt. Because I know that why I'm speaking about this is because there are so many people out there that have had such a hard time with building a relationship with their parent. And even if they want to go back to that individual to make things right, that parent does not want to have anything to do with them to make things right. And I have met others, and I felt like this was a very important topic. Why I named it, Be Careful What You Say. Be careful what you say, because words can have a lasting impact. there is power in the tongue. Why? It's because there is truly power. You can use your words to tear down or build up an individual. It is so important to be careful what you say, because I know myself that I can say things and they can manifest into the universe. So, friends, please speak power into your life. Speak success into your life. If you're not sure what to say things like, I am powerful. I am prosperous. I am successful. You know, as a child while growing up in the Christian religion, there was also a saying that said, I can do all things through who strengthens me. Okay? Speak power into your life. Speak power into relationships. Speak power into business. Speak power into your success. It is important. We are on this journey in life, and we are all here to learn from each other. We're all here to learn as spiritual beings. For you out there, my last words of encouragement on this video is for you, those of you out there who have experienced difficulties with a parent, a family member. Remember who you are and why you are here. What is the purpose of your existence? We were placed with whomever we were placed with as a learning lesson. We are here to learn. We have, whether that relationship with our parent was perfect or imperfect, we are here to learn. It either caused us, many of us, to become better parents and to distribute love out there. And I know that you can have 10 children and you can love them all and all want good for all of them. You can have 10 children and love all of them and want good for all of them. But there's some parents who are like that and some who don't. But remember, as you become an adult, you let go of that, whatever was done to you, and you utilize that to grow and become a better being. Sometimes you don't become better because you are a product basically of your environment. Yes. But then if you are searching mentally to figure out, well, how am I going to make this situation better? Or how can I understand this situation a little more so I can relate, to certain circumstances in my life and make that circumstance better? That experience that you had as a child or as a teenager or as an adult with your parent, that should be a learning experience, because we're all here to learn on this journey. We're all here to learn. It is a journey that we have to learn on. We're all placed on this earth for a reason, for a purpose, and we need to fulfill that purpose. And whether it is to learn from a parent who was not the best parent in the world to you, or whether it is to learn from a parent who was a great parent for you and has all the advice, the purpose is for us to learn, have that experience where we can utilize it and learn. So how I see my situation, because words of negativity and ill wishes were spoken over me, you know what I have learned from that experience? To speak power into my life, to speak power over my children's lives, to speak power for me. Friends, it is so important to love and to speak power and words that are prosperous and beneficial to us. Using key words in our sentences. There is power in the tongue. Thank you so much for watching. Peace, love, and happiness to you. I am so glad, my friends, that you have stopped by this channel. Don't forget to like. Please do comment about your experiences. Please also comment about whether or not you have had, when you've spoken things out, if it's come into fruition or existence into your life. Please don't forget to say something below. I really do appreciate that. As I said, I am new. I have a new channel, and I am asking you to comment below and like my video if you do feel like it resonates with you. If you don't, I do understand. I am not for everyone, and everyone is not for me. But with that said, there's enough of us in this universe that we can make each other happy, and there's enough people who will like Sheena, and I appreciate you stopping by.